22 of Vlogmas. Yesterday I didn't record at all because of my oldest daughter. She had a lot of her friends over and they were too noisy and they were everywhere, and every time I tried to figure out somewhere, some place to record without including them in my video, because they are not my kids, I don't want to include them, and I know that my two oldest ones don't want to be in my vlogs, and I totally respect that. So the thing I did, I skipped a day. I still will include the advents. I don't know if you even think they are funny to watch, but I really love to have them included, to go back and watch this whole little Lego cities growing. So yeah, but before we are jumping straight into my dad's sweater, I will bring you with me for what I have been doing this afternoon and evening. Guess what I'm doing? Now I'm preparing all the food for Christmas, and this is just like the meaty stuff. We have ham, a little bit more ham. I think this is good ham. Yeah. That's smoked ham. This is also smoked pork. Then we have some smoked beef. Then we have a sausage. One kind of sausage. That's also, and then we have one lamb sausage. Yeah. Then we have the meatballs, of course, and then we have more sausage. Then we have the crab sticks, we have the shrimps, we have all of the herrings. Then we have this, and this is going to go in a specific dish. Then we have smoked salmon, and this is also going into a dish. Then we are going to make lives a little bit more complicated, because I need to boil a lot of eggs and I need to peel a lot of potatoes and do all the dishes, and I'm gonna totally break apart. But I'm treating myself with a bottle of wine today, because I can. So, as you might realize, I have a lot of cooking ahead of me now, because our tables here in Sweden will be full of food, and that is only my tribute to the Christmas table, or as we say it here in Sweden, julbord. And then also my mom and dad are making a lot of food. My sister will not bring anything with her because of the traveling time, but I think we will be quite good anyway, because this is how it's done every single year. You have a lot of food, and that means also a lot of leftovers, that we're probably gonna eat Christmas food for 2 weeks ahead of us now. And you will be so sick of the Christmas food, so you don't want to see them to next Christmas. But that's not true, because then we are celebrating midsummer and it's the same all over again. So I'm actually sitting here with my glass of wine. That's nothing that don't used to happen, because I used to be on heavy painkillers. But after my husband's Christmas party with his job, I stopped taking all of my medications actually, and I never started to take them again. And in a strange way, I have never felt so good as I do right now after I starting to get all of these other things like symptoms of stop using the pills away. So I'm feeling much better without them and with them, so I can treat myself with wine. But we are not here to talk about wine, because we are just celebrating today that my husband is now on Christmas break. So all of the kids are home from school. My husband is free from work till the 3rd of January, I think it is. Something like that. And the kids will be home to the 8th of January. So, otherwise, my dad's sweater. Will I be able to finish this one in time? I still don't believe it's going to happen. Yesterday I had a little bit of a mishap. So I needed to rip back a whole sleeve. I was just finished with a whole sleeve and should just start the cuff. Then I realized that this frequency or sequence of decreases was not enough. If I should have been going straight from the pattern, if you're a returning viewer, you probably know that's not my strongest thing in this world. I often twitch something. But here we go again. I have talked about this so damn many times, and I didn't think, I was stressed out. I should have paid more attention, because in the pattern it said I will only do like 4 or 5 decreases total on the sleeve. Rounds of decreases. That would be even 8 or 10 decreases. And yeah, it is a bigger size, and when you go up for a bigger size, you immediately also have this sleeves, this big arms, but you don't. We all knows that, but yeah, it is what it is. So when I had come down to the sleeve, almost in this area, I needed to rip everything back because it was giant. It was giant. Even though I had decided to do decreases every 8th row round, but it wasn't enough, so I needed to rip this back, and then I made the decreases every 4th round instead. So what do we have now? Let me see if I can stand up. So this is what we have. I'm soon finished with the 2nd sleeve, and then I only have the body left, and this will probably be the episode with all the end. But anyway, I will just have the body left to do, and I really need to have this one finished tomorrow, quite early tomorrow, because I need to have it dry, blocked and dry, so I can wrap it for him. But I'm starting to think that that is not going to happen, so my plan B is just have the sweater finished, gift it to him, and then take it back and block it, and then he can use it for New Year's Eve or something. I don't know. But my main goal now is to finish this one. I am so sick of this sweater now, and I really want to start my Maya cardigan, and I also want to start my winter vid. I am actually thinking of pushing the winter vid further into the future, because it's a highly Christmas themed of that one, and it's not gonna be finished to Christmas, so it's no reason to rush that one or even cast that one on. So I will probably go with the Maya cardigan before I starting the winter vid. And I will link the pattern down below for all of those sweater and cardigans I am talking about. The only one I can't link is that sweater is from a site that's called garniers.nu, no, I think it is. I can link the site down below, but every time I have tried to include this one in the show notes, the link goes just black and you cannot click it, and you cannot copy it, so I don't know why they are doing that. And you need to buy, if you want this pattern, you need to buy it as a kit with yarn. And just for a notice, this one is not size inclusive. It only gets up to, what is it? The biggest size I think was 128 centimeters on the chest. So finished chest size, I would say. And if I just look at Max the Knitter or something like that, it's just the 6th size or something like that. If I comparing them against each other size wise, it's not size inclusive. And yeah, I just wanted to say that. But for now I need to keep on going with this one. I will drink my wine. I will have a nice time with my husband and my oldest son, because they two are already sitting in the living room. I'm thinking they are playing Valhalla on the TV, and I am a huge fan of Assassin's Creed TV games, so it will be fun to watch them. But now I will go and try to save my voice, because I have been quite raspy these past 2 days, so I will save my voice for a little while, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow.